Number 13, Zayden Childress. The Lions are coached by Seth Kelly. And now your starting lineup for Albertville. Number 3, Mason Hartman. Number 5, Wesley Knight. Number 14, Cooper Colvin. Number 15, Jacob Biltow. And number 30, Preston Conley. The Aggies are coached by Chris Graves.
This is the time where you want to play your best basketball, and having some of these role players come in, see what they can do, see what they're made of, and see what your offense can do, see what your defense can do in certain matchups.
Almost set to go. The Aggies in their white uniforms. Brindlee Mtn, I think they're over there saying, really? We got to go in there? They're wearing the blue uniforms and the gold numerals.
Or maybe they're probably discussing, hey, do you want to go in for me?
I'm not sure what the holdup is, but we were almost set to go.
Well, you got to talk to your kids and say, look, guys, I know there's a tall task in front of us,
sure,
but, just try your best, get out there, hustle, play defense. These guys aren't going to be the ones who are playing in area. So, anytime you have an opportunity like this, you want to try to develop your players and tell them, say, look, these aren't the teams that we're going to be playing, so let's give it our best, see where we can improve, and give it our best shot.
I think it was a uniform problem. Maybe a player had on an undershirt. They asked him, I think the color of the shirt was, I think that's what they're showing over here was, it's got to be a certain color if you have an undershirt on.
I got you.
I think they made him go change. So now we're set to go. You're right, if you're Brindlee Mtn, you got an area tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. Work on the things that we need to work on, and we try to get better. Do we expect to win? Probably not, but we just want to play the very best ball we can play as our team.
And just be competitive.
Yep.
That's really what you want, just be competitive.
Aggies win the opening tip. Cooper Colvin has it over to Filto. Filto back to Colvin in the right corner. He'll fake, he'll drive all the way down for two, lays it in. Colvin with a layup. He was challenged, but he laid it in up over the rim.
Yeah, Brindlee Mtn coming out in the 2-3 zone. Albertville driving, being able to score a bucket.
Cross half court here in front of us. Good job of handling the full court press. And Brindlee Mtn, Coach Kelly calls the play in. Number 1 seed Albertville, number 8 seed Brindlee Mtn. They're going to spread the floor. That's what I would do. If it was like a football game, you'd want to take as much time between snaps as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Burn the clock.
Yeah, there's no shot clock here in this one. Something we've learned this year. It's I guess for the tournament they chose not to, but some games the two teams can decide shot clock or no.
Yep.
Something new for high school. And it's steal. Mason Hartman with a steal. Hartman breaks away, missed the dunk. Chasing it, Wesley Knight saves it. Good hustle. Back to Colvin. Colvin in the lane, has it knocked away. Good defense by Holzenbeck. Holzenbeck will break away. Has it stolen by Colvin. He throws it away. Back up for two. Nice job. And Joey Goosetree lays it in for a basket.
Yeah, turnover by Albertville, and Brindlee Mtn was able to take advantage of it and get an easy two.
Filto brings it up. Right side pass to Colvin on the wing. Colvin back to Filto. 90 seconds gone in the quarter. Filto will drive. Left side in the corner. Conley open for a three. Got it. Conley drops down a three in the corner.
Yeah, you definitely can tell the size for Albertville is probably going to be the difference maker, but being able to knock down that shot in the corner.
Full court pressure across half court. They threw it away, threw it over his head out of bounds. The size and length of Albertville's defense, when they're trying to throw it across the floor, you're looking at trying to throw it over a 6'5" guy who can jump out of the gym. That's tough.
Yeah, and that's one thing coaches preach on. Get your hands up. It makes it difficult to make those big passes.
Conley left side, Colvin down low to Hartman. Hartman back to the top. Conley will drive in the lane, right side. Filto, right side for three. Got it. Filto with a tray. Aggies 2 for 2 from three-point land.
Hot start for Albertville, and it's really difficult against that zone to be able to defend the three-point line, especially when you got people driving in and then kicking out.
8-2 Albertville, 5:48 to go in the quarter. Coach Kelly calls in the play, inbound pass, full court pressure with the ball. Goose Tree back over to Holzenbeck. Still trying to cross half court. Now they do. Nicely done. Goose Tree with the ball. He'll drive in the lane. Throws it left side. Throws it away. Stolen by Knight, and he is fouled. Reaching in for the foul. One of the Lions will pick up a quick foul. Look how tall this Aggie team is, but these three usually don't start.
Yeah, and that just goes to show the depth that the Aggies have. You know, that's really going to pay off when it comes to area tournament time.
Left side pass to Connolly. Connolly on the wing. Back out to the top. Filto back to Connolly. He'll fake. He'll drive all the way down. Hands off to Hartman. Lays it up. Miss it again. He's 0 for 2 around the goal. Gets his rebound. 0 for 3. No good, and a whistle. Yeah. He's having a tough time right under the goal.
He is, and Brindlee Mountain, you know, they're going to have to get better at boxing out just so Albertville won't be able to have those second chance points.
Too much size. I mean, you're looking at trying to box out 6'5" Hartman. Down low, you got a 5'11" and a 5'11". That's tough.
Yeah,
well, was good.
I could use that expression, but it involves elbows and some other things.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's ways to limit their jumping ability. Second free throw, rolls it around, got it. 10-2 Albertville. On an 8-point run, 5:18 to go here in the quarter. Inbound pass, full court pressure. Joey Goosetree, the 5'11 senior, cross half court. They're doing a good job handling the press. Cross half court, Goosetree, loose ball. Knocked loose, his teammate picks it up. He'll back it out to half court. Holson back, the 5'11 freshman backs it out. Pass the left side over on the wing. Back out to the top, Goosetree. Kicks it right side. I like what they're doing, just playing keep away basically.
Yep, that's really all you can do, especially if you're overmatched with the length, also the physicality as well. Spreading
the floor. Loose ball here in front of us. Diving for it. Don't dive for that one. Because it's running. If he'd dove for that one, he's going to be in your lap.
Yeah. Broadcast might have been done.
That's what I was looking for, yeah. Tucking elbows and vinegar, that's what you're about to get. Because that ball was coming right at the table, and he thought about diving for it. He thought, no, it's 10-2. I'm not giving a body up.
That was a business decision.
I'm not giving a body up. We're already down by 8. It's halfway through the quarter. Brindlee Mountain ball. Childress dribbles right side. Deep outside for 3. Bounces high, no good. Rebound Albertville. Down the floor quickly. Behind. Nicely done. Running the floor. Wesley Knight got behind the defense and lays it in.
Nice pass as a length of the court, able to get an easy bucket.
12-2. 4:16 to go in the first. Halfway through. Pass right side to Childress. Childress hands over to Goosetree. They'll back it out to half court. Back out to Nepper. Nepper dribbles right side. Bounce pass down low to foul. That may be on Knight. Gave him a little shove right before the ball got to him.
Yeah, and, you know, that may be some of Brindlee Mountain's thought process. Hey, let's get it down, get them in foul trouble. Maybe we can get into the bonus and, you know, at least get 1-1, shoot some free throws. 2 of the usual starters now check in, Keandre Yancey and John McCullers. So they just get bigger as they come in off the bench. Inbound pass, knocked loose, picked up by teammate. Now they'll back it out to half court and Holson back. Ty Snyder also checked in for Albertville. Loose ball, Snyder, quick hands with the steal. Snyder is so quick, he'll drive in the lane. He's hammered. He'll shoot 2. Being able to turn it over like that, getting the steal, going up for 2, drawing the foul, and getting 2 free throws.
Here's the thing about Albertville, 7A. They're in a very tough 7A area. Huntsville, one of the best teams in the state. If you put them kind of like football, they should really be in a 6A or a 5A. But yes, they have too many students that are in 7A. They could be one of the top teams in the state, I would say, if they were 6A, even 5A. But right now, they've already won. They're probably going to be the number 2 seed in the 7A. That's impressive.
Yes.
Huntsville's a team they can't get by. They lost to Huntsville once. Now they're probably going to be the number 2 seed, which they have a good chance of going to Jacksonville. Imagine this kind of talent on a 6A or 6A schedule.
Yeah, and
or 5A.
At 5A, 6A, you know, having this kind of talent, you know, it almost, you're like the competitive edge that they do for like private schools and things like that, being able to shift students or shift schools into certain divisions, certain classifications. Really.
You hate it for football.
Yes.
And that's why I'm so glad to see Albertville in the lane, jump shot for 2, no good. I'm so glad to see them have a program where the boys and girls are both really good in basketball. Finally, you've gone 10 weeks in football or 11 with really not a whole lot to cheer for. Now you've got something to cheer about.
Yeah, and, you know, taking advantage of the opportunities whenever they're given to you. You know, you can tell these kids really
Yeah.
want it, especially going through basketball and football.
Counter Yancey. They go inside. That's really unfair. They go to the big guy, Yancey. He just goes up and lays it over the rim. They have nobody big enough to even challenge Yancey. He lays it in. It's 14-2 Albertville.
Yeah.
3:16 to go in the first.
And one thing with Brindlee Mountain, you got to do the small things. Take charges when you can.
Sure.
If there's any time that you can go up and try to get a shot and draw a foul, that's where you're going to take advantage.
Best thing you can do in this game is handle the basketball. Protect it. Jump shot at the top for three. No good. Rebound Albertville. Yancey down the floor. Yancey pulls up. Left side. Hunter Smith checked in. It's about to get physical. He throws it away. A steal down the floor. Lost the ball. Lost it again.
Oh.
And it's going to be out of bounds off of Brindlee Mountain. It was a great play by Goose Tree, but he lost the ball on the fast break.
Yeah, and it's kind of odd. They've been handling the basketball really good up until that point. Had a wide open layup and just lost it.
Goose Tree's laughing about it. Said, "Coach, I think I broke my nose," because he bounced the ball off his foot and hit him in the nose. But he's having fun with his coach. I think I broke my nose. 2:37 to go in the quarter. Yancey misses a dunk. Aggies 0 for 2 in Dunkville. Yancey gets his own rebound. If I'm Albertville, I know you want to dunk. Just lay the ball in.
Yep. That's all you got to do. Just get you 2 points and move on. There will be another opportunity later in the game.
Never once did that ever cross my mind. First of all, I couldn't touch the net, much less worry about a dunk.
Or grab the.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
I'm getting grabbed. If I could touch the net, I said, "Can you say that?" I really skied on that one.
Is this net size regulation legal?
Yancey makes the free throw. 15-2 now. Albertville. After this game, they'll move on to Thursday to take on the winner of DAR and Arab. Those two meet at 7:30 tonight. You can listen to the next 2 games with Jeff and Dave, the so-called A-team broadcast team, as Dave called them. But they're coming up following this game. They'll have Boaz Brindlee Mountain girls, then DAR Arab boys. Should be 2 good ones. Then back, we'll have games with you all week this week, except for Wednesday, and that's when they take the night off. Brindlee Mountain basketball. Left side pass over to Nepper. Nepper brings it up to the top. Loose ball, stolen. McCullers with a steal. Breaks away. He's shoved. He scores. Was he fouled? They're going to give him the shot. Yes, and he is fouled.
Yeah, Albertville's pressure, giving Brindlee Mountain difficulty. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of Albertville being very active with their hands. I guess that length is really helping them out.
18-2, 2:12 to go in the first quarter. Cooper Carvin back in. Ty Snyder goes out. Also in the game for the Aggies, Isaiah Fawkes. I've had a chance to watch the Aggies quite a bit this year. Isaiah has gotten better and better each game.
Yeah, and, Coach Graves, going through games like this, you kind of want to see what your fellas are made of. Being able to take advantage of an opportunity, whether it be on the defensive end or on the offensive end.
We got a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 2:12 to go in the quarter. 19-2 Albertville. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
Welcome back. I'm reading some of the messages coming in here. The Will Brumley fan club, that's really growing, Will.
I don't know about that.
Who's this Ariel? Is that family? Or is that just...
That would be the wife. She's always been supportive.
Well, she's being very nice. And, hey, thank you for tuning in, joining us. This is night one of the Marshall County Tournament. It's 19-2, Albertville, 2:07 to go in the quarter. Brindlee Mtn coming out of a timeout. Hunter Smith takes it away. Hunter breaks away. He'll lay it up. No good. Another miss. Rebound. Albertville, nope, they lost it. Brindlee Mtn gets it back. Coach Graves is not happy right now. They missed 3 shots They missed 2 dunks and a layup.
Yeah, and, being able to coach your guys and say, look, get the easy 2 points. Let's get this lead, and then we can worry about the other stuff later.
Because these are shots you must make in the game against a Huntsville or a Grissom.
Yeah.
You've got to make these shots. It doesn't matter the competition or not. You're missing easy shots. And we can't have that.
Yeah, and especially when you're going to go up against teams that are about your size, that can jump out the gym and contest those layups. You want to be able to go against them and being able to make that kind of stuff.
Zach Schrader checks in for Brindlee Mtn. For the Aggies, driving in the lane. Talik Saint, no good. Layup, no good. Loose ball, rebound, Albertville. Saint gets it back, lays it up and in for 2. For the Aggies, Trey Bright checked in. I tell you, Trey and Talik were 2 really big bright spots for the Aggie football team. And on the basketball floor, they're just as good.
Yeah, and a couple of young guys that you want to get the experience because, if Albertville does get in foul trouble during one game, you can have confidence for them coming in.
Very deep basketball team. Holston back with the ball for the Lions. He dribbles baseline, knocks loose. Colvin has it, lost it, gets it back down the floor behind the defense. McCullers lays it up and missed another one. That's 4 they miss under the goal.
Yeah,
ball is knocked out of bounds.
I wouldn't be surprised. Coach calling a timeout and telling them to finish.
Yeah, I would not be happy right now. Yes, you've got a 19-point lead, but you've missed 2 layups and 2 dunks. That's 8 points you've given up. Imagine this is a game against a Huntsville or a Grissom or a Sparkman.
Correct.
Could cost you. Lob pass in the lane for 2. Nicely done. McCullers lays it up over the rim for 2. That's how you do it.
Yes, and, Albertville, they have 8 seniors on the team, so they have a lot of basketball experience. Yep. So when times are going to get tough during these games, you want to make sure that they keep a level head.
Murphy across half court, passes Schrader. Schrader dribbles out of trouble. 33, 32, 31. Murphy at half court. I'd just play keep away. I would. Make them come out and play some tough D, which they are.
Yeah, or at least try to drive it and draw a foul. Boom.
Nepper for 3. There you go. Toby Nepper hits a tray at the top of the key.
Yeah, be patient.
Sure. Right side, Cooper Colvin, 16, 15. Left side, Falks in the corner. Down low, wide open. Trey Bright will drive and lays it in for 2. 25-5, 6 seconds. 5-4. That should end the quarter. Across half court. They will get one more shot. Fires a 3, no good. And the first quarter is over. We'll take a timeout. Albertville leads 25-5. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyatt a call at 256-527-1051. RE/MAX Heritage in Arab is a proud supporter of the Arab City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, 256-586-4410. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Go back first quarter, kind of what we thought. Hey, Brindlee Mtn, I would do just what they're doing. They're spreading the floor. They're trying to keep the ball the best they can away from Albertville. But the Albertville defense are too fast, too tall. It's hard to keep the ball away from them.
Yeah, and any time that there's a Brindlee Mtn player trying to drive it, the defense moves over and jumps it and tries to double team and get a turnover.
If you're the Aggies, this is a chance to really work on everything. Defense. They've already missed 4 easy shots. That's something I'd make a priority. Driving in the lane, shot no good. You guys, you have to finish. Don't worry about dunking it. Don't be fancy. Just score.
Just
Connolly,
like that.
behind the defense, lays it in. Didn't worry about a dunk. Makes his dad proud. He's probably cleaning teeth right about now. And lays it in. 27-5 Albertville.
Having to pay for the basketball camps.
Yes, he is. Oh, that was coming right towards me. Had quick hands. Matt Coffin almost saved me here. Driving in the lane, Holzenbeck drives in. What a move. Shot no good. I tell you, the freshman, Quintavian Holzenbeck, he's a good-looking ball player.
Yes, he is, and being able to drive like that and try to get it easy, too, unfortunate for him.
Connolly down the floor, right side, in the corner, open for three. Short, no good by Watson. Rebound, bounces out of bounds. Falks had it, comes in out of bounds. It'll be back to Brindlee Mtn. Aggies hang on to win this one. They'll take on the winner of DAR and Arab coming up on Thursday. To Arab. I haven't seen DAR, but those are two good ball teams right there.
Yes, and, you know, DAR last year made a deep run in the postseason, so I'm anxious to see how that matchup's going to be.
Last year, the Aggies won the county tournament, beating Guntersville 73-54. On the girls' side last year, Arab beat Guntersville. If you missed it earlier, Albertville won the opening game 59-51 over the Wildcats, but it was not that easy. Brindlee Mtn basketball, double teamed in the corner. Bounce pass underneath, leans back, blocked. Connolly with the block, takes it away. He's fouled. And that's only foul number one, so not a shooting foul.
Yeah, and you can tell the length of Albertville is one of their strong suits. I know whenever they start playing those bigger 7A teams that's going to help.
Aggie basketball to League Saint. Saint brings it across. 6:31 to go in the half. Hartman getting set to check in. Wesley Knight getting set to check. And these guys walk by us, it's like the sun goes behind the clouds. They're so tall, I can't even see. Pass down low underneath. Watson picks it up. Watson drives, baseline, throws one up for two, no good. Rebound, Brindlee Mtn, good job on the boards. Here comes Holzenbeck, breaks out. He'll slow it down, lost it, knocked loose. And the Aggies have it. I think Coach Kelly was screaming, he meant slow it down.
Yeah, and that's what you would want to ask of them, especially since your offense has been kind of holding the ball.
Yeah, we can't run with him. Watson in the right corner, got it. Jacoby Watson missed about half the season, had a shoulder injury in football, and is finally coming back. He's healthy. Good football player. Jacoby's a good athlete.
And you can tell with his athleticism.
Down low, the ball is inbound pass stolen. Aggies with a steal. Then they miss another layup. Brindlee Mtn picks up the rebound. 5:35 to go in the half, 30-5, and they're going to call a timeout. Let's take a timeout. 30-5 Albertville. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament here on Power 107.5.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
5:34 to go in the half, 30-5 Albertville. Aggies coming out, some new faces. Well, faces we've seen, but they're just checking back in. Wesley Knott back in. Hunter Smith out there. Jacob Filto, Ty Snyder, as well as Mason Hartman. For Brindlee Mtn, you've only got 7 players.
Yeah, and that's where depth comes into play. The way that Albertville was able to, shift out 3 or maybe 4 players at a time. Brindlee Mtn doesn't have that luxury.
Nope, coming out of the timeout, they throw it away. Hunter Smith with it. Hunter, left side. Filto in the corner. Tough pass to handle. It's going to be off of his hands, out of bounds. And Hunter Smith says, that's my bad.
And this coaching, this is where you kind of want to tell your team to tighten up a little bit, take care of the basketball, don't get too loose with it. And Brindlee Mtn, with them, they're just going to try to take advantage of any opportunity that they get. Slow it down, being able to potentially drive it and draw a foul.
Corbin James just checked in, has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Yeah, only 7 players, so it's tough. You definitely don't want to get in foul trouble.
Yeah, and the way Albertville is pressuring Brindlee Mtn, you almost want to say that you could do some backdoor cuts, maybe try to get a backdoor easy layup.
Corbin James, pass to Murphy, almost a seal in front of us. Toby Nepper. Nepper hit a tray earlier. Got to get him an open look at the top. He's got a good-looking shot. Nepper hands up to James. He'll drive baseline. Good move, but blocked. It's good. That'll work against the teams you play in your area. When you're playing a 7A team with 6'5", 6'6", those reverse layups, you're probably going to eat it for dinner.
Yeah, and packed lunch sometimes is always good.
That's true. Because it's 5 o'clock. It's dinner time right now. Inbound pass. Nepper knocked out of his hands. A steal. Mason Hartman with a steal. Gets it to Filto, and Snyder will bring it up. Ty Snyder outside to Filto. Filto hit a tray earlier. Filto, top to Snyder. Back to Filto. Right side, he'll fake, he'll drive, hand drop, nice pass, laying it in. Wesley Knight with a layup.
Yeah, being able to pump fake from an outside shot, driving in, dishing it off to the big guy for an easy layup.
I like what Coach Graves is doing. Yes, we've got the team to win this game easily. I'm going to let the guys who don't see a lot of playing time have a big night on the Marshall County tournament floor here at Snead.
Yeah, because all it's going to do is just help you down the road, especially when it comes to postseason. Like I said before, you want to have confidence in your bench guys to be able to come out, maybe get a couple buckets, help get a couple of stops on defense.
Yeah, 3 games, probably 3, or 2 for sure. Save some of the guys you'll see being playing more on Thursday. Maybe get a little rest here tonight, and you'll see them come out and start Thursday.
Yeah, and, Albertville, they've won the past, I think, 5 of the last 6 titles, and there's a reason for that, being able to have a group of guys like you have, having bench players come in and having confidence in them.
The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Brindlee Mtn basketball, 3:51 to go in the half, 32-5 Albertville leads.
And sometimes on these games when you get lackadaisical, sometimes you hate those because your coach is going to punish you the next practice.
Exactly, down the floor. McCullers will lay it up and in for 2. They had a steal here at half court. McCullers broke away and lays it up and in. 3.5 to go in the half, 34-5 Albertville. McCullers, he has 7 in the game. Holzenbach brings it up. Pass to James. James dribbling at the top. Dribbles left side. Pass back out to the top to Childress. Chases it down. If I'm Brindlee Mtn, this is what I do. Spread the floor. Work on your passing. Running your offense. You got an open shot there. Right side. No good by Holzenbach. Had a good looking shot. Came up short, hit the edge of the rim.
Yeah, and, Brindlee Mountain, just be patient, let Albertville kind of relax and then take advantage of, getting an open look.
McCullers left corner. Didn't realize where he was. He was standing out of bounds when he caught it. Turnover back over to Brindlee Mountain. Filto will check out in the game. Dewinski LeBry, he's a fan favorite. I don't know if he scores a lot or doesn't. Anytime he ever takes a shot, when there's a cheering section, they want him to score. So we'll see if he might finally get the score.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Bounce pass down low on the baseline. Childress in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Nice move. No good. Rebound Snyder down the floor. Left side McCullers. McCullers across the floor. LeBry in the corner. He'll fake. He'll drive. Throws it back out to the top to Hartman. Hartman will fake. Kicks it left side to McCullers in the corner for three. Got it. John McCullers, 6'4" senior. Buries one in the corner.
He can shoot it.
They have a team that can, when they get hot, they can compete. When they're cold, that's when they have trouble.
Yeah, and trying to find that leader. Like I said, you got 8 seniors on the team. Finding that one leader to be able to, get the basketball and guarantee a score.
37-5, Albertville. 2 minutes to go in the half. Shot on the wing up, no good. Rebound Albertville quickly out. Hartman tries to throw it inside. There's finally a dunk. Wesley Knott slams one home in the lane. An easy two. 39-5. It's Keandre Yancey cheering him on here in front of us. After the third attempt, they finally get one to go. Yeah. They missed the first two dunks.
Third time's the charm.
Yes.
Oh, nice move.
Nice move by Joey Goosetree, the 5'11" senior.
Being able to drive and get a reverse layup.
That's the kind of thing you work on. Left corner, in the corner for three. No good. McCullers rebound laying flat of his back.
The smallest guy on the court got the biggest rebound.
It bounced right to him as he had fallen, so he gets a rebound.
And you got to give Brindlee Mountain credit.
Yes.
They're not laying down. They're doing what they need to do to at least try to make it competitive.
Still running their offense, trying to get better. Driving in the lane, Goosetree lays it. Nice move by Goosetree. I give a lot of credit to Coach Kelly. These young men, yes, they know they're outmatched, but they still want to get out there and run their offense, try to play some defense, maybe force a turnover or two and make something happen.
Yeah, and you can tell Coach Graves is happy about that, those guys being able to drive. And, like I said before, anytime you got somebody that's potentially, being overbearing or a lot of pressure, you want to drive in, try to get at least draw a foul and shoot some free throws.
Yep. Hey, again, want to give a shout-out to our buddy Mike Harden. He's up there to our left filming us. They've been here every county tournament I can remember. And you can watch this on their YouTube channel. It's Horizons YouTube. Make sure I got this right. It's a HZN 182 TV.
Yes, that looks correct to me. Yeah, and I think Mike's been doing this for about 40 years.
He started when he was 7 years old. But he's been up there and usually Snead will turn on the air conditioner up there in the left corner and try to freeze him out. There's something about that. There's Dane Dalkey. Finally, he made it in. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm just honored and privileged to be able to get to do this with not only you but Mike. I've heard y'all's voices.
You've done a great job. Aggies with the ball. LeBry will drive.
And
yes, he scores. Oh, look at the crowd. They're going crazy. I don't think he scores very. Oh, look at him. They want to stop the game and give him the basketball. Yeah. That's not going to happen, young man.
I guess he's going to get the team ball after
the
game.
That's Douglas's basketball. They're hosting. They're not going to give it to you. But that was a nice move by Dewinski LeBry, the 6' senior.
I tell you, and he can really jump.
Yeah. Now the free throw. How about that? The three-point play. He's got a smile on that one. Oh, now he's going to play some defense. That was a nice move.
Got to get serious now.
42-9 Albertville. 38 seconds to go in the half. Brindlee Mountain brings it across half court. Holzenbeck will drive in the lane for two. No good, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
I wonder if Coach Kelly's listening to the broadcast because, like I said, now they're starting to drive in and draw some fouls. So
that's what I would do. Now you get to at least work on some free throws.
Yep.
Quintavian Holzenbeck, the 5'11" freshman. This is, you got, let's say, a sophomore, junior, freshman, senior. You've only got one senior. If nothing else, if you can get a couple of more kids out next year, You got a team to build on.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we've mentioned it before, you know, they're not necessarily going to be playing teams like Albertville in the area.
Sure.
But, you know, this is something that you can do and try to improve on playing teams like this.
Free throw, no good. That's something you got to stress. Hey, you guys, we're not going to play teams like this in the area. Nothing with this size. Just get out there and do your best. Let's try to get better at the things we do. Yep. With the ball, Nepper will drop. Nepper, shot no good. Nepper, good-looking ball player, hit a 3 earlier in the game. Rebound Albertville, quickly down the floor, in the corner, Conley, down low to Yancey. Yancey underneath, to reverse, lays it in for 2. That's just they should make him play on his knees.
Yeah, just
yeah, he's too tall.
Tall, more physical.
Yep. And the shot at the buzzer, halftime, it is no good. We'll take a timeout at halftime. It's all Albertville. They lead 44-9. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament here on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
You've done an outstanding job, especially being Mike Harden came down, same thing. To be your first tournament, you've done a fantastic job.
Y'all just trying to get on people's good side.
No, I'm just hoping you'll go get me something to eat in a minute, but I guess not. I've hinted every way in the world, but no, seriously, I appreciate you being here. Glad you're joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you probably saw one of the best games we'll see the entire tournament right off the bat.
Yes, and if you came, you got the price of admission when it comes for that game.
If you missed that game, I encourage you to go back. You can watch this on Horizon's YouTube channel, HZN 182 TV. I don't know if we did a great job. I don't know if I did, but the game was worth watching.
Yes.
Just to see it's one of the most exciting games I've seen in a while. Back to the action here, Aggie basketball. Cooper Colvin in the corner. He buries a 3 right off the bat. So the Aggies 47-9 early third quarter.
Yeah, and Brindlee Mountain coming out in the zone, leaving somebody open in the corner, and Colvin knocked down the 3.
That's the things you want to work on. Yes, you're outmatched, but that's the things you want to work on if you're Brindlee Mountain.
Yes.
Down the floor, right side on the wing, Nepper back up to the top. Nepper looks hands off to Holstenbeck. This is a very young Brindlee Mountain team. On the floor now, you've got a freshman, 1 senior, a sophomore, actually 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a senior. Very young team.
Yeah, and
ball is knocked loose. Hartman will break away, miss the layup, but he'll shoot 2.
And going back to the roster, sometimes you want to be on those teams because you get more playing time. I think Albertville's got anywhere from 12 to 13 players. Being able to get that experience and that playing time.
How about Gunnersville? The Gunnersville girls, very young team, but they almost beat the #1 team in the tournament. I tell you, we were saying earlier, keep an eye on this team a couple of years, I'd say keep an eye on this team this year.
Yes. I'm very anxious to see on how they do in the area and if they can get to postseason and potentially Jacksonville.
They're fun to watch, and this will be a good team. I'm predicting maybe next year, maybe 2 years. It's going to be between them and Albertville here in the county tournament.
Yes.
And then I can see this Guntersville team really taking over, much like what we saw a few years ago when you had the young player Tazzy Harris was coming up.
Yep.
You had Vandergriff coming up, and as freshmen, they were getting pounded every game.
Yep.
But then as they got older, more mature, they began being the ones that's been able to go back and get revenge on the teams who beat them by 20, 30 points.
Yeah, and you got to put that on experience.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, those girls played a lot of basketball, and getting that experience only prepares them for, big-time games whenever you're a senior, especially when it comes to the county tournament, area tournament, and further.
Brindlee Mountain ball, Holson back. They've spread the floor. Just playing keep away from Albertville. Then they throw it away with a steal. Break it away. Hartman will lay it up over the rim for 2. I think they probably had a talk at halftime. Don't dunk. Just lay it up.
Yep. Just get the easy 2. That's what you want. You want to pat the stats. I know we like the dunks, but
No, it looks good, but you just blown 2 points right there. You just threw it away.
Yeah, and doing the little things, that's what you want as a coach, is being able to do the little things correctly, and it'll only make the harder things a lot easier for you.
51-9 Albertville. Brindlee Mountain ball. Backing it up to half court. Murphy left side pass to Holson back to the top. Goosetree kicks it left side to Holson back. Pulls up, fires a three-pointer. A little bit too hard, over everything, out of bounds.
Yeah, you really don't like that shot from Brindlee Mountain. Like I said, in the first half, you kind of want to drive it in, draw some fouls, and maybe get some free throws. I think Coach Kelly would probably want that possession back.
Aggie ball down the floor. Conley hands off to Knight.
Yeah, it's just too easy for him. The height is just too much.
Wesley Knight with another basket, give him 8 in the game. Look at the scoreboard, how well balanced this. You got 6 points, 8 points, 5 points, 3 points, 5 points. Everybody's scoring.
Yes.
Yep, go ahead.
And that's really what you want in an offense, is have it well balanced so you can go to any of your guys and be able to get a bucket.
Try to drive in the lane, knocked loose. Childress had it, knocked out of his hands. Teammate picks it up though. Loose again. They finally get it back. Pass left side to Holson back in the corner for 3. Off the back of the iron by Goosetree. No good. Rebound Albertville. Colvin runs the floor, chases it down in the corner. Conley back at the top. He'll fake, he'll drive. Nice move by Conley. Lays it in for 2. Conley, nice move.
Yeah, being able to take care of the basketball, getting a drive, and getting an easy 2.
55-9 Albertville. Halfway through the third quarter. 4:21 to go in the quarter. Down the floor, Aiden Murphy. Murphy to Goosetree. Goosetree left side. Holson back. Not open. Back out to Murphy. Moving it around, almost a steal. Out of bounds, and the Aggies will bring in 5, and 5 will go out.
Kind of reminds me of the early 2000 Gadsden City teams whenever they would shift 5 in and 5 out.
In a lot of games when it's a close game, it's tough for the broadcasters because you have 5 new faces coming in. Then this one, you've learned names and numbers. Here comes 5 fresh faces in. Person that makes it the hardest is Robbie Coker team. Every time it's like he's bringing somebody new in. He does not leave the 5 out there very long. A bad pass is steal. McCullers breaks away. McCullers lays it up. Missed the layup, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and you can tell that Albertville is providing a lot of pressure on the outside against Brindlee Mountain.
Yep.
Some of those passes may be a little soft, and Albertville's taking advantage of it.
3:55 to go in the third. 55-9 back in the game. Isaiah Falks in for Albertville. Hunter Smith, Keandre Yancey, Ty Snyder back in, as well as John McCullers. It's a very deep Aggie team. Very, very talented team. And there's a lot of seniors if you look at this team.
Yeah, 8 seniors, a lot of basketball being played. You know, anytime you have seniors, you're always looking for leadership, somebody to take control, take over.
I'm not sure what happened. I guess somebody wanted a timeout. I'm not sure.
I guess so.
Okay.
I mean,
we'll take a timeout. 3:55 to go in the quarter. Aggies up 55-9. You're listening to Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with peoples, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
I want to say a thank you, I'm not sure if Casey Underwood, the AD, has anything to do with this. These are some of the nicest chairs I've sat in before.
Yeah, whenever we were coming to set up, we saw a guy and he said, "I'll take care of you."
He did. And I mean, some games by Saturday night, the second game, it's like your rear end's eating a hole through your spine. Because some chairs there, they are bad.
Yep, absolutely. But we got Albertville coming up. Shooting free throws, this is big when it comes to developing your team. Trying to get knocking down free throws, especially on close games, either in the championship game or next round game.
He missed the free throw. It's something like, hey, just picture maybe you're at Jacksonville. You're in a bigger college gym. Work on everything. Work on every single thing you can work on in this game.
Yeah, and Coach Graves, he probably harped on that during halftime. I know he probably harped on them on the defensive side, so you can really tell that Albertville's come out with their defense.
And he missed the free throw. So Brindlee Mtn with the rebound. Lions with the ball. Zach Schrader, the sophomore, dribbles to the wing. Back out to the top to Aiden Murphy. Snyder knocks it loose. Snyder with the steal.
Yeah, and once again, the length for Albertville. I mean, you got a 6'2 senior in Hunter Smith going against probably a 5'1 sophomore.
John McCullers in the corner, buries a three. He's got a beautiful shot. McCullers with another tray, 58-9. 3:05 to go, third quarter. Running clock in the fourth quarter. Aiden Murphy will bring it up. So if you're getting ready to come watch the Boaz Brindlee Mtn girls game, I'd come on, make a way over here because fourth quarter is going to go by fast. Miss down the floor. There he goes. McCullers behind the defense with a dunk. Trying to see, I was shielded. I couldn't see what happened, but they decided to go retrieve the basketball. I didn't know what he was calling there. Had to go retrieve the basketball. Okay, he held on to the rim, but the official says, I couldn't tee him up. Well, Coach Gray said, well, you couldn't. There were three guys under him. He had no choice but to hold on to the rim until they ran past him. He's just trying to protect himself.
That's right.
Keandre Yancey brings it up. Yancey dribbles right side, back to the top to Snyder. Bounce pass inside. Yancey, he wanted to dunk, had it knocked out of his hands, though. Loose ball, gets it back.
Brindlee Mtn in a 2-3 zone, that's really all that they can do.
Yeah, you cannot play this team man-to-man. Nice move by Keandre in the lane, kind of a little mini hook of sorts. He drops it in for two. 62-9.
Yeah, and you can tell Albertville's a lot of their athleticism, a lot of them can jump. I don't know what jumping program Coach Graves got them on, but he's got them on something.
Wow. 1:43 to go in the half. They're about to bring 5 more in.
Yeah, this is the second platoon
You know, the thing, looking at it, being serious, they can go, I'm not sure how many's on this roster here, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can go, there's 15 players, and I know Nowinski, he's just happy to be on the team.
Yeah.
But they can honestly go 14 deep. A lot of these players could start on pretty much any team around.
May just have to start calling them the Armada.
Yeah. Back left side, back to the top to Saint. Field toe free throw line. Left side, Watson on the wing. Hits the edge of the rim, no good. Rebound, Jacob Filto back out to Watson. He'll fake. Left side, Filto, baseline. He'll drive, kicks it right side to Colvin. Colvin on the wing. 1:14 left. Left side, Watson. Been firing up a lot of threes. Got him another one. Jacoby Watson in the corner. Drops down a tray. 65-9 Albertville.
Yeah, looks like Albertville's found a new offense, skip passes from across the court and being able to shoot a three.
Thing about this kind of game is the other team gets to see how Albertville felt in some of the football games this year.
Yeah.
Those games are tough. You feel for the kids.
Yeah, and especially against your rivalry teams.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of where you can kind of get them back, especially from the football
field. Right. All right, 44 seconds to go in the quarter. 65-9, Aggies with the lead. Brindlee Mtn with the ball. Toby Nepper will bring it in. Nepper to Murphy. I like the way they're just kind of spreading the floor, just trying to use that clock.
Yeah, and, you know, that's what you got to do. You know, Coach Kelly, he's trying to tell his guys, say, look, you know, we got a tough task. Let's spread it out, get some open shots, a few drives like that.
Underneath, reverse shot, no good. Missed by Childress. Rebound, Albertville. Filto behind the defense. He'll take it to the goal and lay it up and in for two. 18 seconds.
I guess with the snow that they recently had, he got a sense of it. Snowbird a little
bit.
Snowbird?
I see what you did. 10 seconds. 9, Nepper. Right side on the wing. Colvin cuts him off. 5 seconds. 4. 3 seconds. 2. At the top, he'll throw up a three-pointer. Partially blocked, no good. And we'll take a timeout after 3. Aggies in control, 67-9. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Fourth quarter coming up, 67-9, Albertville on time. I like the way they do some of the graphics here at Snead. Stay on to our left, they got the big board. They've got the tournament bracket up on the big screen here. Snead really does a great program they built over the past few years. Give a lot of credit to my friend Coach Casey Underwood, Coach Jeremiah Patterson with the boys basketball team. Snead has done a lot between baseball, basketball, softball. pass inside to Trey Bright, laid in. But Snead has a great program here.
Yeah, and that's just putting a new stamp on Snead when it comes to athletics. You know, I used to play for Jeremiah when I played JV basketball.
Sure.
Excellent coach. I know Casey from a baseball standpoint, you know, and big things are happening for Snead, and I think they're going to continue.
I'm happy to be part of it. Had the chance to call some baseball games on their streaming service, and just a class organization here. And they're lucky to have a Coach Underwood here running the program.
Yep.
In the corner for three, Watson, Jacoby Watson. Good to see him healthy. He injured his shoulder in football about midway through and didn't come back for basketball until about roughly around Christmas.
Yeah, looks like the shoulder's greased up a little bit and ready to go.
So he's hitting another three. 7 minutes left. 72-9 Albertville. Driving in the lane, blocked. Colvin with the block. Tipped out Trey Bright. Bright will bring it down. Bright will drive in the lane. Nice pass left side. Talik Saint lays it in for 2. 74-9. Aggies have a lot of athletes. Talik Saint, Trey Bright. I mentioned 2 young men who were moved up to the varsity in football about midway in the season and made a big impact in the short time they were up there.
Yeah, and you know, going down the roster, you got Keandre, you got Jacoby, you also got Isaiah. Those are juniors, and then you got Trey and Talik that are sophomores. So
good JV team coming up, so they're going to be good again next year.
Yep.
Ball is knocked on the ground, shot. The ball goes out of bounds off of Brindlee Mtn. Clock running. Shot clock, no shot clock in this one. Somebody was asking about this because we did one game. I didn't realize they were even doing shot clocks till they actually used it in one of the Boaz games. Took me by surprise because when the shot went off.
Yeah.
Had to wait to see what happened.
Well, us Boaz people, we like to hold on to the ball a little bit. So.
Gotcha. So I said we were told that today the coaches are given a choice. Do you have to agree on it? Do you want the shot clock or not? And most games I've seen they haven't used it, but a few they have. Tournament, I'm sure they agreed at the beginning. No shot clock.
Yeah, and in the case of like Brindlee Mtn, you know, you don't want that shot clock to be there just so you'll be able to hold the ball. And, you know, these Brindlee Mtn lines, they've held their own. I know as far as height, length, and athleticism are a little bit different, but, you know, they're out here. They're still competing, getting rebounds, getting steals.
Nice play. Holstenback takes it away. Holstenback brings it down for the Lions. Pass left side on the wing for 3. Missed by Murphy on the rebound. Aggies have it. 5:11 to go in the game. 74-9. Aggies on top. It's been all Albertville. Right side, Conley. Conley's had a good game. Fires a 3. Got it. I know Daddy Josh had a chance to watch him play many years ago for Boaz. I tell you, back in the days when Josh played, Boaz had one of the tallest teams around, and they were part of some of these big Marshall County tournament games.
Yeah, but Dad would probably say that, hey, I couldn't shoot it that well.
Nope. Wesley Knight misses the layup. A shove. That should be an intentional foul, and it is. He was shoved. Wesley's okay with it. I mean, you're down 77-9. I don't think he's trying to hurt anybody.
No, he's just
frustrated.
Yep.
I get it. I mean, you run into a much taller team, a deeper team. You only have 7 players.
Yep.
And size-wise, you knew it warming up. It's going to be a tough night for Brindlee Mtn just because of the matchup alone, just from the size.
Yep. And, you know, going back to, you know, the Conley days, I guess you'd say some of those county tournaments, those were huge where it was, you know, standing room only here at Snead.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you're starting to see those generations come in from those players back then and being, you know, Bright, Josh Bright, Jonathan Bright, you know, them being able to play and seeing their sons. So really good quality basketball with lineage coming through here.
4:19. Aggie basketball, inbound pass. Conley kicks it right side in the corner to Watson. Watson thought about another tray. Not going to shoot it. Open, fires a three-pointer. Got out of Jacoby. Another 3.
He's got the hot hand going right now and, you know, passing it and setting up for a shot and being able to knock it down.
Saying, Coach, I'm healthy now. Let me play. Give me some more playing time. Loose ball. Wesley Knight with a steal. Knight breaks away. He'll lay it in. A little push. He's also going to get a free throw. Wesley showing some good defense and some speed racing down the floor like racehorse.
Yeah, and, Brindlee Mountain, they do need to get a little sharper on their passes, a little bounce pass up at the top. Albertville is kind of jumping that and being able to get a fast break and score an easy 2 or at least take it to the free throw line.
Clock running 83-9 Albertville. Coming up next, it'll be game 3 of our 4 games today. Jeff Allen, Dave Sohal will be joining you. They'll bring you the girls' game coming up first. It'll be Boaz and Brindlee Mountain, followed by the boys' game, DAR and Arab, coming up later tonight. Brindlee Mountain basketball. Trying to drive inside. Toby Nepper knocked out of his hands. How about that? Almost a steal. Dewinski LeBray, who say he had scored 1 point for the season before tonight's game, and now he had a 3-point play.
Yeah.
Scored and was fouled. I'm sorry. Trying to think, was it 3 points?
Yeah.
I think he scored and was fouled. Is that what happened?
Yes.
So this is like his biggest night of his career.
Yeah.
And the Aggie cheering section loved it. They're trying to give him the basketball, and they just threw that one away out of bounds. Principal Sauls made a good catch over there in the corner. Douglas hosting the tournament. They've done a great job. It's a big night. They've given us some concession stand passes, and Dave Soha has decided himself. He's got a free pass to go get anything he wants at concession stand.
I don't know if we have enough room on this table for
He
Dave.
asked me at Pintos. I said, no, it's not that. It's not the buffet you're used to when you do Team of the Week. Dave and Jeff will be joining us. We think they're the B team, and they said that, no, you're the warm-up act for us.
Well, and I think that's the only reason because
Yeah.
I'm on it, being able to listen to you guys for so long. It's an awesome experience.
It's fun watching the Marshall County tournament because I know night 1 and 2 is good, but you have some blowouts like this. But when you get into Thursday, there's something about the atmosphere. This thing begins to fill up. And then Friday is a big night, and then Saturday it's just so much fun because you got all the championship games.
Yes, and that's going from 9th grade all up the way till varsity. So. And
Horizon Communications will have every one of those championship games on their YouTube channel. You can check those out, HZN 182 TV. So Mike Harden's done a fantastic job year in and year out. I think he's been here for every single tournament.
Yeah, they actually are calling it the Mike Harden
Invitational.
Yeah,
they call it. They're going to change it next year from the Marshall County to the Mike Harden Invitational. Driving LeBron to the goal, has it blocked, gets it back again. Look at him. Oh, look at the cheering section as he throws in a mini hook.
He's got 5 points.
I love it. That is awesome. Look at that. Oh, he almost smiled. He's wanting to so bad. At the top for 3. Shot no good by Holzenbeck. Ball will bounce out of bounds, and that may just about do it. 46 seconds. Clock running. 86-9. This may be one of the biggest margins I've ever seen in Marshall County as far as a varsity game.
Yeah, and, not to discredit Brindlee Mountain,
no.
I think it's just, Albertville being that well-balanced and that good and athletic. I mean, the way they've shot the ball, their length, the way that they've played defense has been a really good.
Loose ball, Wesley Knight picks it up. LeBron will lay it up and in for 2. One of the top scores of the night.
Career night.
Yeah, 88-9 as he adds 2 more. Down the floor, time for at least one more shot. He'll drive, goes up, shot no good, and this one is over. Finally, 88-9. Albertville wins this game, and they'll move on easily to the next round. So as far as scoring, who's the leading scorer overall for Albertville?
For Albertville is going to be John McCullers. I've got him with 15. And then for Brindlee Mountain, I've got Joey Goosetree with 7.
Looks like they're going to put some extra time. Nope, they do not. So we're going to wrap this up and get ready for the next game, Game 3 coming up. Final score again, Albertville wins 88-9. Game 3 is coming up next. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament here on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.